I am Demi-Goddess. I am DEMIRAH the astrologer. It is what it is. So, the man-made folks with this court system just came knocked on my door, gave me paperwork. State of Louisiana versus DEMIRAH. Now, back in February, let me just talk about why. Back in February, I was walking to the store. Got to the store, got what I needed to get from the store. As I'm walking back home, it was a vehicle with 4 Black Americans in it. The driver was a female. It was 2 to 3 cop vehicles behind them. Now, I'm walking towards this, and I see the car make a right turn towards me. Driving fast. Okay. They pulled over to the side. The cop that was right directly behind them got out his vehicle, weapons drawn already, went straight to the passenger door and opened the passenger door, weapons drawn on the passengers and the people in the car. Now, at the end of everything, they didn't have weapons. They just probably had a blunt this long. But I started recording. Okay? I started recording because how this cop got out the vehicle was insane. You would have thought that they killed somebody. So they got the males that was in the car out, and the female, she drove off. Okay. Now, I know the female from years back because we lived in the same complex on the West Bank in New Orleans, in Louisiana. And it was just crazy how, we just came together and met right there. But that's the universal laws. I was there for a reason. Okay, so I'm their witness. I started recording. As I'm recording, there's more cop cars pulling up. They even had the bandwagon out there. Okay. It was so many vehicles, so many cop cars, so many weapons drawn. And I'm just recording and in shock because I'm wondering, why all this? So I like to do my good deeds. That's why I'm recording. Which we know, recording still does not help. So as more cops pull up, I'm getting basically cornered to have no choice but to move closer to where everybody is at. Because now they're coming from all angles. One of the cops took my phone and deleted my recordings. They got these man-made laws, but they're not going by them. Wasn't supposed to delete my recording. That's one. Wrong. Put handcuffs on me. Second wrong. Did not read me my Miranda rights. An older cop has grabbing on my right arm as I'm in handcuffs, trying to get me to resist and move all type of ways. He's squeezing my arm. All this happened February 20th, 2025, between the hours of 3 and 4. He's squeezing my arm, trying to get me to resist. They always saying, don't resist, don't resist. So I'm firmly standing in one spot no matter what he's trying to do. Because I already know what he's trying to do. Okay? They put me in the back of the bandwagon. Bring me to jail. I'm already on my cycle. Before they put me in the bandwagon, I'm like, why am I even handcuffed? My home is like literally two blocks up the street, make a left. Like, no, they get paid for every person they put in their jails. And by me being the first grandchild, everything matters, everything lines up with what they was doing when I was in jail. But I just asked, let me just go home. Like, okay. I missed that weapons was drawn on me when I was cornered. Like I said, when all of the cops was basically coming in, I didn't have nowhere to go, so weapons was drawn on me as well. And it was just crazy for them to draw a weapon on me and at the same time telling me, go. But where am I supposed to go? Now I'm fearing for my life. Because you got weapons drawn on me. And I'm just basically a journalist being a witness and recording. But they don't care. They don't even respect their own man-made laws. Put me in the back of the bandwagon. Go off to jail. Get to jail. Put me in the holding cell. Now, like I said, my cycle down. It was 2 to 3 female cops up in there. I'm still waiting to find out what am I being charged with. It took them hours to even make up something. Okay, come back and tell me something. I'm bleeding. I asked for a pad. Couldn't get a pad. Didn't give me a pad at all. Okay. And yes, I'm very upset and I'm going off because why am I even in here? I thought they wrote the man-made laws. I thought I had the right to videotape. But then you forced me to get close to y'all. I had no choice. So they do shit purposely. They done that purposely so they could charge me with something. Because I was already recording way past 25 feet away. Then I started walking up a little bit, and then that's when the cop car started, all the rest of them started coming in, basically cornering me in the area where they had the other people, who they pulled over. I'm in jail though. I'm asking for a pad. They did not want to give me no pad. I was so upset. Yes, I took my bottoms off and threw it. I'm like, I need a fucking pad. I need a fucking pad. Okay? Supposed to get one phone call. I made it there at 4 p.m. I didn't get my phone call until the next day, which was 5 a.m. 5 a.m. They ain't let me use the phone until the next day. So already, that's 3 fuck-ups. Deleting my video, not reading me my Miranda rights, and not giving me my phone call, but also treating me like I'm nothing when I ask for a pad. I'm a woman. I'm on my cycle. It took her 30 minutes. And it was a Caucasian female sitting behind the desk refusing me female pads. And hours later, they check Got to bend over and do all that. That's, oh my goodness. Change clothes. They put me in a back room by myself, freezing cold up in there. I didn't even see the nurse as soon as I came in. That's the fourth. Wrong. Okay. I seen a nurse the next morning before they let me use the phone. The nurse asking questions. The nurse asked a few questions, but as I left out and go back to the room, now they're coming back to me and having me get dressed in this green Velcro, like, overalls, and told me I was gonna be in my cell for 24 hours because I'm suicidal. The nurse, who looked like me, wrote down on her piece of paper, I don't know for what reason, and said that I was suicidal. That's another fuck up, and that's crazy she even lied like that. Because when she asked me a question of, do I want to harm myself? I'm like, no. I said no. So she went against what I said and wrote down what she wanted to write down. This system is so crooked. So now I'm in a cell. Don't get to come out. Don't get to use the phone. I was in there for 4 days. And now they're trying to take me to trial. But I don't even have my evidence because the cop deleted my video. They better. It would benefit them to have their evidence. But I doubt that the cameras was on. I doubt it. Like, deleted my video. Didn't read me my Miranda rights. I really, really hate, dislike with a passion this man-made system. I'm a spiritual being. I follow universal laws. I don't care for the man-made shit. Okay? I hope that this man-made system hurry up, crash, fall, burn down. I'm really, I'm really sick and tired of everything with this man-made system. Everything. state of Louisiana versus me. And all I would like to do is just live my motherfucking life. For them bitches to leave me the fuck alone. I'm here doing the almighty work here on earth. I was doing my good deed by recording and helping my people out, because those Caucasian cops, they was acting like little Tasmanian devils. And I don't have my video to even show it because the cop deleted it. I got his name, so he I'm very upset, and I don't like how things have been going with all of this. I don't like it. I really don't like it. But I do have to go to court because they gonna continue on harassing me. And yeah, they did try to Sandra blame me when I was in jail, because they tried to, even while I was up in there, to get me to give them a reason to do me something. All I did was stayed as calm as I could. Meditated. Prayed, just in my thoughts. That's all I could do. And I lost 10 pounds when I came out because I was not eating, because I don't trust them. I already know what you're trying to do to me. I am the great-granddaughter of an indigenous woman. I am the granddaughter of Miss Diane, who was a part of the Black Panther in the Night Walk, where we're from, in New Orleans. And I speak on the injustice. I speak on. So it's a lot of stuff that's with it and behind it. St. Bernard Parish. St. Bernard Parish. That's where all this happened at. Not in New Orleans. Although things happened. This was years ago. I am 41 now. I'm doing my purpose. And me doing my purpose is a problem to them. We came in this realm with a purpose. And I can't even do my purpose because of this man-made system stopping me, trying to stop me, trying their best to stop me. But I'm not going to live in fear, because that's what they want. You know, doing the intimidation tactics. I have a video on my page about a year ago. Cops came to my door saying something about, the street camera that I was questioning about. If that get taken down, we're going to come back and see you. That's my evidence. That's my evidence. I could use that video. And then, I'll give it a month or two ago. 4 cop cars pulled up in front of my door and just was standing in the middle of the street in front of my door. One pointed at my door. I'm not the one. I'm not living in fear. They trying to pump fear in me. I do not. I don't live in fear. Everything is going to work in my favor.